15th of January 2023, and we are so pumped that you came. We got a lot of stuff going on, coming and moving, and a lot of stuff behind the scenes that we don't know, but trust me, it's crazy on the behind the scenes for sure. I'm going to turn it over to Red real quick so I can make sure my station and all the stuff behind the scenes is working correctly. Red Redford, tear it up.
Thank you, Mr. DeGarmo. Hello, Chris Johnson. Good to see you here. Nice haircut, by the way. You're looking pretty sharp there over in Michigan. Oh, by the way, talking of Michigan, we met someone in Barbados from Michigan. Anna something or other. What was it called? Oh, that zone in Michigan. Anyway, really nice lady.
You know Anna? You met Anna?
Yeah, Anna somebody or other. That was
I have no idea. No idea.
Anyway, guys, good to be here on 360 once again. We got a few updates for you. Obviously, we'll tell you the big news as far as the weekend is coming. We've got some info about that and lots more for this show as well. 360, always the place to come if you want the latest up-to-date on passive news. Once a week, we are here to give you that news and to keep you motivated throughout the rest of the week. That's it from me. I'm going to check on my YouTube channel. I'm now going to hand it over to Mr. Big Man himself, Johnson.
Thank you, Red. Thank you, Marty. You're both looking dapper today. As the UKan people will say, you're awfully dapper. I'm still working on my accent for Red. I just cannot get it. I sound more like Harry Potter when I try to do it. But welcome. While these guys are messing around with their YouTubes, I have mine. I want to say hi to everybody on my YouTube. I don't want to go through names because we do have some things we need to talk about today. And let me get this out of the way right quick because I always forget on this day. I want to wish a very happy birthday to Loretto Shader. I believe Loretto is the singer from that one of my favorite songs in the passive. Roy Cantu Nil, Jeff Newell, happy birthday. Chris Dingler, happy birthday. Ho-ha, happy birthday. And a friend of mine, Crystal Marie Cashin, happy birthday to all of you. I hope you have a great day. We celebrate every single day, everyone's birthday, even if we don't know it. I always wish you a happy birthday. But remember this, if you're a founder, it's a birthday every day and a Christmas. Marty DeGarmo, give me the thumbs up when you're ready to go, and I will hand it back. There you go. Back to you, DeGarmos.
Fantastic. Hello, everybody. As I said, listen, I'm going to say something to you so you have time. You have actually 10 minutes to tell everybody that Ash Mufareh will be on here. 10 minutes. He'll be on at 2:15. So if you want to hear from the man himself, I'm not sure who he's bringing with him, but be here or be square. Anyway, a lot of things going on the last few weeks, as you know, migration. And I want to say something that I've noticed, and we all should notice. Any issues that we've had getting into migration or whatever it might be, the company always went above and beyond to adjust things to make it easier. From OTP to raising the time from 3 minutes to 10 minutes. There was people in Scandinavia, they didn't get their OTP for 6 minutes, and 3 minutes it was over. So they raised that to 10. I heard there's no OTP now. They actually can get a link. So every time that we address the issues that people are having, the company always responds. Now, here's what I think people get confused over. If you want something done and it's said and it goes up the chain to the tech team, we don't always come back and say, it's done. I mean, things don't work that way. You know it's done. You see it happen. You can spread it out. Sometimes we don't go, we got it. You know, it just doesn't work that way, you know, because when you think your problem, you give it to us and we share it up line. While we're doing that, there's 20 more things that people have brought up. So we're always sharing something else and something else. And the other thing we try to do as people that are helping other people, I don't want to say LC because there is no LC. What we do is we talk with each other and I say, look, here's a problem I see. Is anyone else seeing it? And we'll get yes, yes, no, yes, yes, sometimes whatever. And we figured out, can we solve it ourselves? Did somebody do something or find out something that goes, wow, that freaking worked? Let me tell Chris and Marty and Red. That happens a lot, by the way. So then we go back and we get back to the person and say, look, try this. And the other thing is, like I said, they'll adjust something so that it is easier. And the next day you go to do the same thing you did and it works. That's because they have made adjustments. It's just not something you can go fix this. Okay, I got it. 2 o'clock, 2:15. I got this. 2:20. It's a big machine, and things are always moving. Things are always being adjusted. Now, one thing that I've really blew me away in the last, over the weekends especially, is ONet, OMail, and OTrim. They have come a long way. They are much faster, cleaner. Things are working quicker, without a doubt. And this wasn't, we didn't get a thing saying, okay, check now, see if it's better. It's better. That's why you got to go to your back office. And what you saw yesterday may not be there today. It will be better. And every day that goes by is going to be better and better and better. So one thing that was passed on to me, Chris and Red, was stay now. Don't get ahead of yourself. The company will talk about the post that was made, the pop-up. It will explain what it did. I know some people see it, or they go on their profile, or they go somewhere and they see something new and they go, click. Look, nobody told you to click squat, okay? If you don't know what it is, wait until it's explained to you what it is, because you're going to wind up and you're not going to believe it. I clicked it. And inside I'm going, I freaking believe. But don't. Just stay calm. Nothing's going to happen and you're not going to know. Now, I have noticed, and it's a very few amount of people. Some people are waking up and coming in and, hey, what's going on? You need to tell me. I'm behind. My name is Rip Van Winkle. I just woke up. That's okay. I'm not the guy to come to for that. If you couldn't at least walk the walk with us, you weren't asked to do anything else. So you could get all these answers by going to Red's channel, Chris's, my channel, as many YouTube channels you could go to and get caught up fairly quick. Why? Because we redundantly say the same thing every single day. People say, well, why do you do that? Exactly for that reason. Because today, Mark Jones wasn't there. He wasn't quite paying attention. It wasn't something he needed, so he didn't absorb it. 5 days down the road, Mark needs that answer that I gave on Wednesday. So he looks around, he hears it again. Oh, wow. And he acts like it's the first time I ever said it. I say a lot of stuff over and over and over, and it's on purpose because I know there's days that you hear what you want to hear. It's human instinct. You're sitting there with anticipation of going, I hope he talks to me about OMail. Now, you might be talking about OTrim. You might have said something about what's coming. You might have said the Burj Khalifa. So his mind is, or her mind is a little turned off to what you might be saying today. But keep in mind, if you go to the YouTube channels and you click on almost any video, it will get you caught up where you can see what's going on. Listen, if you're left behind at Onpassive, my personal opinion, and I believe these two gentlemen feel the same way, if you're left behind at Onpassive, it's probably your fault. It's probably your fault. Not always, but a very high percentage. Because either it's been explained or we've told you, just hold on, stay calm, breathe in, it'll be fixed. Now, I know a lot of times, and nobody wants to hear it, but you say, just hold on a little bit, be patient. That can be a kick in the head. You're patient. I've been just take it easy. Listen, I put in some support things, and I assumed they were done. I was wrong. I thought they were. A couple of days go by, the person said never happened. Oh, sorry about that. So I go back, and today I got a couple of them were fixed. So as it happens, it's a big, massive machine. Onpassive is not click, everything's okay. It doesn't work that way. Now, when we get up to cruising speed, 20,000, 25,000 miles an hour. We're glowing because we're flying. Then little tweaks here and there, you'll get them quicker. Things will move on because you're not getting ready for full speed. You are full speed. Anyway, I hope that makes sense. It probably doesn't. I drank way too much coffee, so you guys can decipher for yourself. I'm going to turn it over to Mr. Red Redfern, and he's going to probably make more sense out of it. Thank you. Anyway, everybody.
You made perfect sense to me, Marty. So get the link out, guys, to everyone. It is joinusnowlive.com. Okay, that is the link for all of the YouTube channels. It's on a rotator basis. So we're showing live, I think, about on a dozen different channels at the moment. Doesn't really matter which one. Content is exactly the same. joinusnowlive.com. Get it out far and wide. Our CEO is going to be with us very, very shortly. So I actually said today, you never know who might turn up on 360, and boom, here we go. The man himself is giving us an appearance, which is fantastic. Always excited to listen and see our CEO, Ash Mufareh, especially with how things are going at the moment. Now, Marty, I'm just going to pick up on what he was talking about here with the back office, the ecosystem, sorry, as far as things working better. I had a really good look around it today. And one thing I did notice was how smooth things are now, whereas before there was a little judder in them. You had a little bit of a lag when you, especially in ONet, I noticed there was a slight lag on when you were scrolling around. Now it's banging now, it really is. If you've got the internet connection speed, it is instantaneous now with the navigation. I've also noticed as well on ONet, guys, if you haven't as well, is when you've got the tickers across for the friends, groups, messages, all of those, they're now updating in real time. So if there's no messages to you, it will say on that one square, no messages. If there's no friend request, it will say no friend request. Again, this is all to do with the user experience. We haven't been told these upgrades or these things are happening. It's just by using them that you get to know that things have changed slightly. This is going to be an ongoing thing. I said this on my live today, is that the main importance of all of this was to launch. Okay, that is our starting platform. That's where we go from. That's where we kick off from. That is the worst day that we will have in Onpassive, that very first day that we launch. Why? Because from that day forward, every single one of our techs, every single one of our O-media teams, and everybody else in between who is employed by Onpassive is working on these things, not only for the company, but on our behalf as founders. I cannot keep saying this enough. Our position as a founder in this company is unique, plain and simple. Nobody else has had this opportunity for the average bloke on the street for this amount of money to be involved with a company of this size and magnitude before ever. Ever. I don't care what company is out there now, unless they were friends with the CEO, unless they were friends with the owner, they would never, ever get this opportunity to be part of a company of this magnitude. We really need to start understanding what this position means to us as founders. Now, I understand not everybody gets it. The ones that are engaged do get it because they can see what is being done. They can see the work that is going on behind the scenes for the good and benefit of the company and the foundership. That is us. We don't ask these people to do it for us, but our CEO wants to do this. Why? Because he wants to make a difference. He wants to break the average mold. He wants to think outside the box and do something good for a change. This is why we are so lucky to be in a unique position as a founder in this company, because of what they are doing for us. Absolutely amazing. Again, Tanya Onpassive actually shared a post only about 2 hours ago on my live. I was talking about the wrap on the station, Onpassive station on the Red Line in Dubai. And I was saying, I'm not sure if the other side has been done or whatever. She actually knows a founder who lives locally to the station in Dubai. And this guy actually sent Tanya a few photographs of the other side of the station, which is really interesting because it's nothing like the front side. It looks like it's just a normal street. So it's looking like the wrap is just going to be on the front side. And also there is another picture going around as well, that there is a walkway over the road by the metro station, Onpassive station, where people walk over the road to get to it. And on the front of that station, in both directions, on the walkway, the gangplank there is a massive illuminated Onpassive sign now as well. Again, there's a few pictures kicking about on social media of that. Whether it's both ways, I'm not sure, but certainly going in one direction. With the station on the left-hand side, a huge, great big lit up sign of Onpassive. That's it for me for now. I'll hand it over to Chris, for I know he's got a few things to say.
Just a few. Red and Marty, once again, it's always a pleasure and fun. We always have fun with the two of you. I absolutely adore both of you. And don't look at me funny, Red, because I'll bop you in the nose. Anyway, I got a couple announcements. First of all, I want to give a shout out to R.D. Jeswal. I think that's how you say his name. He is the guy every day that's standing on that bridge, under that bridge, on the side of the bridge, taking live shots of that pretty good rap job there. And I'll let the guys on Saturday talk more about that. But I want to thank you, brother. He shows me pictures in when the Dubai building's lit up, when the Burj Khalifa's lit up, and when people say, "Oh, it's fake." Yeah, let me tell you, I'll take you right to my brother RD. Absolutely appreciate all the videos you send us, man. I got two big announcements. Real quick, on Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, we'll be going to do an OBLS from Patel. I told you before, he sent me this beautiful book. It's about abused women and children's shelters in Jamaica. A lot of people are excited about this. That'll be at 6 o'clock p.m. Friday. Check the back office for that. And I'm telling you, he sent me a beautiful layout, very professional. Also, I want to introduce you all to someone brand new and Onpassive. Someone that you've never heard of. You heard of Hey, Captain Chris Johnson. Well, we have a new guy on the block. His name is Hey, Conductor Chris Johnson. And what does the conductor do? He's the guy with the little clicker in the bell. Ding, 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 ding. No, not the Santa Claus guy, the other guy. He walks down the train and he stamps your ticket. Now, Conductor Chris here has noticed there's many empty seats on this train. And my God, the conductor, he's looking around. Why? Why? People paid for these tickets 4.5 years ago, and they must have forgot about Onpassive. Why, we don't know. But now, as Conductor Chris Johnson is saying, I need to wake you individuals up. I've emailed you. I blasted you out. I've held Ash on my shoulders and walked around, and he screamed, get in this, all kind of fun, crazy things. But Conductor Chris is going to be on your tails every day to remind you to wake up individuals and your users or your organization. Let's get them signed up. A lot of you have no idea. You think you're already registered into the OES, and you're not. Marty had 2 yesterday. They had no idea. Double check. Ask us. We'll help you. Not a problem. We got over 100 people out there helping you migrate. So Conductor Chris, he's already busy enough with Captain Chris. So now he's going to be looking for you. So with that note, welcome everyone. There's some guy, I don't know who he is, just showed up on the screen. He looks tired, but he looks happy. And I will say, Ash Mufareh, how you doing, brother? Hope the family's great. God bless you. The floor is yours, man.
Thank you so much. Can you fill me in? What's happening now? Hello, everyone. My name is Ash, and I just came in here. I've been trying to get attention. Nobody's given me attention. Actually, we got offered by some mainstream media for us to appear, and we declined that. But I couldn't believe I got an invitation to Onpassive 360 live. So that I cannot miss. So I had to stop everything there. Can you fill me in? What's happening now? I know it's doing a wrap for the last week. I understand there's not much being shared from the corporate side. But let me ask you a quick question here, the three of you. When the corporate is not sharing information, A, does it mean that there are challenges, things are not moving? Or rather we are having momentum, productive. So is it a good thing or a bad thing, B or A? Is it a good thing when we are not publicly visible?
Most definitely.
Absolutely, it's a good thing. And let me tell you, the results are visible. If you go look at OMail, ONet, if you go to the back office, it will show you what you're doing. Everything's happening. Everything's better. That's faster. It's quicker. It's sharper. I see it every day. I mean, that's the results of, and it doesn't matter what we see. It matters what's happening. And that's what I see happening every day. So.
Beautiful. So I have been busy today, as usual, and I actually talked to some very intelligent and sharp people, but undoubtedly, you're the sharpest three people I talked to today so far. And yes, you nailed it. So that is the fact. When we are having a role, if you wish, we like to stay focused and not stop and comment, give the details. We'll catch up with that, but take it as when we're busy as a corporate, it's a fantastic thing. Though, it's a mix of, whether challenges and all of that, but understand not everything is a public information and lots of company privacy, other, I would say internal structure that we go through all the time. But make no mistake, we're constantly busy. It is getting warmer. In fact, I heard this is the warmest climate in the last 1,000 years. Probably because of Onpassive. Don't take that. It's not a scientific advice, but probably because of Onpassive. Anyway, this is what I know. This is what I can share with you. Number one, don't tell my team, especially the media department, the communication department, that I'm here. That's not me. I'm Bill Musk. All right. So, two, I want you to know that we are having an important event on Saturday. For different reasons, we wanted to have that sooner, but we decided that rather, instead of talking about a couple of things that they're in the pipeline or in the production phase, we're going to say, this is what's done. All right, what's better to you? Go check this out, or this is what's coming. So get used to that, and that requires extra patience. Speaking of patience, that's the main challenge in Onpassive. Okay, it's like we have so much we want to share and we want to produce and we want to impact the whole planet with, as of course, humanity. But it's just like we feel like we have two guns on each side, like got to do it now, and that is a challenge. If I have 50 years to accomplish this, I will be fishing right now with Chris Johnson in the Key West, the warmest spot in the country, and I think we will be having a blast. But we don't have that time. That's why my fishing package from September, my birthday, is still on hold, and we're in January. Probably I'll claim it by next September. So the reality is there's so much to achieve in like a very tight time, and we chose to do it because we want to make sure we do it accordingly. All right. And quality is amazing, is something we strive for. The other aspects of Onpassive, don't take it as a business, because it's much easier to just launch a business. We don't talk to you in a corporate transactional theme, and we don't have that movement and revolutionary effect of it. It's just plain, this is a product, this is how much is it, or free, whatever it is, and we just do that. That's a lot easier, in my opinion. You put the staff, everybody get paid, you don't talk, this was available, you buy it, you don't buy it, get out of my way. That's not the attitude of Onpassive, you understand. No, we want to say, we're not going to talk about money, we're not going to talk about monetization of this, okay? We're going to provide the highest and the ultimate level of value to you, then we can talk about money. It's almost like treating you as a family in a realistic way, literally, because with family, you don't talk about money first, like what's in it for me and all of that. You get the things done and you accomplish the dreams and the goals. And it's now let's talk about money. Okay, how can we structure this? And this is exactly what's happening. So I would like to emphasize, paying attention on Saturday. That is going to be another new milestone. We are really having probably the best couple of months in our journey, and thanks to the teams in India, Dubai, and other locations. In fact, now other countries are joining the team in Hyderabad, and the reason because of that, because of we're being productive, and we see that the support, the collaboration is cutting so much time and making us more productive, and we decided to it's a higher level of work investment. You've seen people sleeping on the floor and on the couches for the last several weeks, and it's happening and because we're just so driven and motivated to accelerate all that giant dream, which you don't even know the ice, the tip of the ice of it. You just know what we're allowed to share. Speaking of money and compensation plan, I'm just going to get into it. Yeah, so I think I'm going to give you an indication or another piece of the puzzle, and you piece it up together. I understand some segment of the founding members in the early stages came in as money driven. Okay, they don't have much in their mind and all of that, and I admit the mistake. And some came in with the entitlement, regardless of that price line. But those days are over. Why? Because you're no longer the only category or segment of our human, resources and structure. So now we have customers, we have visitors, we have other countries, we have governments, everyone who's watching. So we're in the hot seat, as you may say, as of now. And don't take everything that is said publicly. Again, I'm going to repeat that. I said it a couple of weeks ago. Not everything shared publicly is exclusive to the founders. It may not be as packaged as we used to just talk to one category founders and only the founders. So no longer the founders. So if this can give you a hint, the other reason we wanted to hold on to Saturday is, beside the other topics in the back office, you probably know them, okay, as a founding member. But also I think we're going to talk about other topics, such as the reseller or become a reseller. That's a whole program. So you would be able to follow the program to sign your papers, documents, and become an actual reseller. With that comes the priority of the founding members to get their affiliate or referral link ahead of the market. That's another benefit. It's probably one of the most ultimate or the highest level of say with me, the values and the benefits of being a founder is what's happening now. If we talk about that on Saturday, whether Saturday or the next event, we should be able to tell you now it's live, and go ahead and you can share Onpassive if you want to. Okay, so that's a new milestone. Now I believe it's going to go viral. There's so many great things are happening. I wish I could share them here or even on Saturday publicly, but our team want us to have things live, and you just go and check them out. But we have never been in a better shape as a corporate, as a company, and it's no longer depending on Ash. Please read into the line. The smart people will get this. Don't take this as I would say my restricted availability is intentional in purpose. We had a choice because we've been attacked. Obviously, the challenges are greater that, the more we grow. Read into this, okay? And we had a choice either to put everybody in the fiasco, if you wish, and the whole thing just to save Ash, or sacrifice Ash and keep everything intact. You probably, I'm going to leave that to your intelligence to see which one I picked. So I'm preparing you for what Ash is going to be, that sacrificed lamb, if you wish, or sheep, and but everything is in a way to be very ethical and to care more about you and humanity. So that will continue. So don't worry about me. I'm a big boy. I will not cry. And it is intentional. It's a strategic decision. But if you see that happening, it's for your own benefit. Okay, we chose you over me. Okay, and I think I gave you the answer. And the reason we do that is it's just not easy when you are that great and you want to do unusual things. They don't take it as, and I say they, you fill in the blank. They don't take it as you're different, you're clean. They take it as you're just like everyone else, and why would you do something nice? They're not used to it. So forgive me for saying a lot of clues, but I'm at least targeting some intelligent people I care about, and I know they got the message, and that's what matters. So if you didn't get it, I don't care about you. So I'm sorry, but but if you got it the right way, you're the one I'm talking to. Then that would be another topic. If we tell you that the links are available. Also, another two things: my links and my contacts. My contacts require something very magnificent, which is we're going to also have that global data, which we will update you possibly on Saturday on that, very much likely. And when we talk about global data, like universal data for Onpassive, the database is going to be universal. In Onpassive, we're not sharing it with the world. Everything is encrypted. So one thing is that entails the completion of security and the encryption of some applications, especially something like ONet and all of that. That's just about to be completed, which we can never get into your privacy, even if we wanted to. So that, again, another challenge globally, because some governments and regimes, they just want you to be decrypted, if you wish. And we chose to be encrypted. I'm not into the business of watching people and spying at them, nor selling their data or privacy. So we chose that, as you may know. So that should be complete when we say global data or universal data live in real time. Remember the word single sign-on. So one sign-on or credential that gives you access to the ecosystem. You have multiple applications or numerous of applications. It continues to add more and more. You don't have to log in for them. Okay, those applications, it just like one login, it gives you to that hub or to that universal platform, which is Onpassive ecosystem. Now, global data, meaning if you make a change in, say, OFounders, one of our applications for the founding members, or OMail or Contact, My Contacts, that is going to take effect in real time, instantly, simultaneously with every other application. So you make a tweak in your profile in ONet, it carries that on. It's the same identity, the same data in every other application. That happens in real time. That's a big deal. It takes time to nail that too. So we did it, or just about to announce the completion of it. Okay, so single sign-on, universal data. Now you get used to that term. And when you have that universal my contact and links and all of that, everything is sophisticated. You don't need to know the pain and the complicated IT challenges we go through. But the bottom line is going to be just on a golden platter for the user and the end users, regardless of their status. And then this will make you just enjoy the journey where, let's say you have my contacts, you want to invite a certain contact list or group in my contact to this specific OConnect session. Boom, it's right there. You want to have to everyone that's available, but you're in ONet, you want to invite somebody else, but you want to go to OMail, you want to invite this is mind boggling. So we're just about to go very like thin thread that is about to be tweaked and fine-tuned. And when I tell you, go take a look, and then I know it's going to flip your mind in a good way. And that's the bottom line. So all these areas, if time permits and the conditions allow us, aside from the show on Burj Khalifa, we will have another projection on Burj Khalifa, God willing. And then if you attend the live Zoom. After that, we will follow it like around 12 noon, 12:15 Eastern time. We will speak about those topics listed in the back office alongside with my contacts, my links, another term, and the global database, possibly the referral links, and become a reseller. So very, very hot topics. And that also, if you're piecing the puzzles, you know what's happening. It's over, okay? And just don't get too attached to me, okay? Just let me go, do what I want to do and have to do, and the corporate is gonna run smoothly, flawlessly, and we're gonna take it to where it's supposed to be. In fact, much faster and to a higher level than before, because you know who we have on the team. Okay, who you have on your team is what's going to determine ultimately the arrival and the achievement of your dreams. We have magnificent teams of all levels. They're impressive. They continue to impress us every day. I hope you are from the category that I wanted to speak to today. And if you got some pieces, that's fantastic. But our team got this. They are beyond your level of knowledge in terms of what you think who they are. No matter what you think who they are, they're much higher. I continue to know them more and more every day. Their capacity, their ability is far beyond my dreams. So it's so fair to call it the dream team, okay? And they will deliver that. You don't have better friends and better people than these people. So all the respects, hats off to our team. The sacrifices, their travel, some in the air right now in the airplane as we speak. Some just arrived. Some are from different countries, moving around, whatever it takes, okay? We're not looking at the budget. We're not looking what it takes, but whatever it takes, everybody's like put it everything they have, their family, their life, their personal life, everything was on hold. And you know, there's a good sacrifice. I don't think this is usual or typical. This is not a corporate. This is a real revolution. So I take that opportunity of finally being invited by somebody. Oh yeah, that's not the reason. It's because there might be a rush or sprint of Zooms in the next couple of weeks, I would say, as farewell. All right, is that good? Okay, not for Ash or the company, but for the application. All right, and we are thrilled about what's coming. There are things like you never thought possible. We are going to change the game. In fact, I can guarantee we're going to change the game. All right. But if you're going to follow the nonsense and the losers, you could choose to do that. I don't care about that. I don't care about, we don't have time to entertain. And in fact, mentioning them, I'm already in violation to our teams, because, you know, why would we want to talk about what we are not? Okay. We just want to focus on who we are. The challenge of Onpassive, I told you, is not a typical company where we have Bless, we have Academy, we have Enjoy, we have other incredible applications that they have the power to reshape our life, literally. And that's just the IT sector of our business, because our business is far bigger and greater than all those areas. But I think we are intelligent enough to choose not to show everything up to our sleeves. We showed a bone, and now when people think this is all we got, they're gonna hear, okay, well, that's then boom, baby. All right, we got this. So thank you so much. I hope I was in any way useful. If I helped one of you, I'm good for the day.
Fantastic, Ash. Thank you so much. Very good. Very, very good.
What was good?
Every bit
All
of
of
it.
it. All of
Oh,
it.
not me?
We're
You were
getting
pretty darn
Oh,
good too. Yeah.
you care about the things, not me. Okay, I get it. No,
Yeah,
it hurts. All right.
You
I
know
got
when
box
Ash
of
is,
tissues here.
you know when Ash is working really, really, really hard, what she always does, his hair is growing a little longer. I'm gonna have to send John White to Florida there and give him
That's like 2 weeks, believe it or not. Just no, longer. It was after Christmas. Yeah, 2 weeks.
See, John White, you get your suitcase ready. I gotta send you to see Ash. He needs a high end type.
But why does
Funny.
it grow in some areas, but others like it skips? You know,
It's age. Look
It's
at me, Ash.
I wasn't sure about that. Okay,
57. I still got my hair. Everything
that's
else is
amazing.
failing. Everything else is
Yeah,
failing, but I got my hair.
At
yeah.
least
Some
I've got my
younger
looks,
people.
Chris.
Yep,
Yeah,
you should, Chris.
I wish I can have that amount of hair by the time I'm 57. That would be incredible.
You will.
Unless I get a wig, maybe, or something. Yeah. All right. So what you were talking about before, so because we can wrap it up. If I'm not in a hurry, like I'm bored, I just have people want to talk to me.
Well,
But
we just covered actually to be ready for Saturday and get there and get the answers that you want. Don't jump ahead. Don't jump ahead of the company. We'll know when we need to know, and just pretty much the stuff you had followed up on, believe
yeah.
it or not. So it
Take
was very good.
everything that in the past, I agree with you, brother. Now, everything we've done in the past, take it as a honeymoon. Okay. Why? Because you were the only kid and we had to spoil you. Okay. You know, don't take it offensive. Okay. But now you're the baby, but now you got other siblings. Okay. In the family, and we also have to address them. And now we're going even to the next phase. So understand that was a good advantage, and it's on us, everything. So your fee didn't even count yet. So take that as a plus, and now probably get another whole year without being charged for that extra. And we will always have that exclusivity and the benefit for the founding members until it's possible. But understand whatever is allowed in compliance and legal and by the book, we will do it. I mean, in fact, we get in trouble because of what we're given too much. Okay, and that's a major challenge. So sometimes it's not just what you wish. There are other probably old mentalities and I would say bureaucracy and outdated terms that just get you mixed up with. I understand they're probably not ethical people there, so you get mixed up. They're not going to have an exclusive law for Onpassive. You're good. You're different. We trust you. They just have to abide by the law and do what's possible. So whatever we are allowed to do, we're going to give something that never. I mean, and it's conditional. We made it very clear. We want to give something no one can ever even dare to think of it. Okay, we will give something that is far beyond than any thing given in terms of value and monetization by a company in the past, the present, and possibly in the future. I almost believe so. All right, unless after, I don't know, a decade or two, some rational business people get it that the Onpassive way actually worked, okay? And sometimes don't think of the return first, think of the outgoing value first, and then value will take care of itself, the return value. So we might change the concept, but again, we're not the only people on the planet. There are other people, and they're not more intelligent than us. They're not necessarily more ethical. It just they have their positions and their authority. I think I got enough out of my mouth to get me in good trouble for the week. And the bad news, I'm going to have to meet, another topic in just about an hour. So.
Tons of value, Mr. Mufareh. Thank you very, very much. And be there Saturday, everybody. Get the updates and
Yeah.
Don't go past today. We're okay. Everything's okay. Everything's like Ash said. He's not here. We're
Everything is
killing
not
it.
okay. It's better than okay. I
It's
am not living
perfect.
for okay. I don't wake up for okay. I don't operate. Nobody's motivated about okay. Okay is an insult to us. Everything is perfect. Everything is fantastic, outstanding, is remarkable, is above average. Whether they like it, they don't like it, I don't care. We're going to reshape the planet in such a way, whether it's me, whether it's Chris, some of us will do it. We just put the theory, we got the heart, we got the resources, we got the intelligence, we got the knowledge, we got the funding, all of it. It's a done deal, okay? Regardless of somebody's opinion, doesn't have to become a reality. We did it. We did it. It's over. It's just the foundation for something that is going to continue to stack layer after layer of goodness until, the highest potential, the maximum impact of any, I would say, organization ever achieved. Not because of the IT suite alone, because of more and more, and because the way we do it. It's just not transactional. There's a lot of love, there's a lot of respect, there's a lot of integrity and integration. The whole scope is just mind-boggling. I couldn't be prouder. I couldn't be more excited. In fact, like I said, we are going to contribute to another degree or two in the planet's climate heat, if that's a thing, okay? We're going to make it a hotter planet. Why? Because it's hot, and that's why I'm fired up.
Thank you, Ash. Thanks,
Thanks,
everybody.
Ash.
Until
So we're not
see you
okay.
all Thursday.
We
No,
agreed
we're
on that.
not. No, no.
We're not
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
We're perfect. We're good. We're the best.
We are outstanding.
And if you're not an Onpassive, you're a loser.
Bam! That's it. Bam!
Big losers.
Yes.
Tell Dr. Super and Mr. Engineer Muhammad Kamal, thank you for all they're doing. I know they're working.
They're listening. Thank you.
Thanks, guys. We appreciate
Everybody's
Thanks,
listening.
everybody.
They're working. They're
Yeah.
working. They're flying. Yes. Thank
Thanks,
you, team.
everybody.
We love you all. Take care. And thank you for bringing me in. Finally, somebody said hello.
Somebody, yeah.
Somebody.
Finally. Yeah.
You know what?
Anyway.
You just opened up a can of worms, Ash. You know what you just did? You're going to be getting invites from all over the world now.
Well, I can tell you this. Everybody knows this. I am biased, and you want to say I'm discriminator? Yes, I am. I love you three more than any other, musketeers or Onpassive 360. You're my favorite 360.
360 favorite. Mine too.
Yes.
Mine too.
Ooh.
I'm yes, but we are the only 360, of course, as well.
Well, he didn't want to say that. Yeah, he didn't want to say
The
that.
bar is too low.
Ain't no competition. Is that what you're saying?
I
Chris,
mean,
who can be in competition
you're
with you, Chris?
exclusive.
Come on.
It's
Man.
everybody else faded away. They tried, but no chance. So
That's it. Yeah.
you thrived and they died.
Ooh, I like that.
Yeah.
like
So
that.
you are indeed my favorite, whether they like it or not.
Cool.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh boy,
Hey Ash, how cool does the wrap look, by the way? We've been
Oh
seeing
yeah, yeah.
pictures.
It's been adjusted because the domain is behind the barriers there. You see it. So if somebody with an SUV or a bus or something, it might not be that visible. So it's a lot of work, but in a couple of days it will be lifted up a little bit more. So it's almost redoing the whole thing. So we want the domain to appear, and there are all the bridges. I think
I noticed the picture today on the walkover bridge to the station. Is that both ways? Is that both ways, that illuminated sign, or is it just the one way that the Onpassive?
No, it's
sign?
the main street, because the train is behind it. It's you see it's in my background. Cool. So the train goes through that station, and it's below the ground, and the top as you see it. Okay, but also on the side you see there's Onpassive, and that's gigantic. I mean, a human being will look like a sand grain on a beach next to that sign on the lift. I'm not talking about the wrap. The wrap is a structure. Is the biggest structure on Sheikh Zayed Street, Sheikh Zayed Road. It's the biggest. So that's massive. Huge. I mean, if you time somebody passing by the car, it's not like just whoosh, okay. It's not just like that. You have to drive through it. So if you time it, I think it might take a few seconds. Wow. The driving 80 kilometer per hour, the speed there on that road. You see these cars. So if you're driving at that speed, maximum speed, it's still like it will take you some time to get through it. It's giant.
Absolutely stands out.
And there are more bridges. Sure. They came out, but I know our design teams and marketing team, along with the communication, they might be able to share something with you on that on Saturday. Just 2 more days, okay? They will share some more, and we will continue doing that. And they love us so much, they gave us some more like places where they were not even in the deal.
Wow.
Oh, Collins Manna. Hey, Ash, Collins Manna just texted me. You know Collins. You know Collins.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, he knows.
He says, with power in his words, single database for multiple applications is
for all the applications. Thank you.
You know,
see,
man,
there's
Collins.
Someone I impressed. That's it. I'm done for the day. And I knew he was listening. Thank you, Collins. I knew he's going to get it. And Bob and Oliver, of course, Vincent, all of them, they're going to get it.
He's got it. He's still going. The universal or global database Ash talk about is crazy. Now
and we just did it seamlessly.
Yeah.
This is the first time I talk about it, but we're just about to announce the completion of it. So single sign-on, universal global database, real-time, live, all of it across all applications, not just some applications. That's it's just like making the whole world at your fingertip. Like that's like
Collins
do it
just
once.
Fired you up again. Collins, man, it just fired you up. You know that? You just got a big spark in your eye when he started. Oh, hey, someone's paying attention. Wow, let's talk about it. That's good. He's a great guy.
Because you probably know I'm in the business to impress a couple of sharp people, and he's one of them, obviously. Absolutely. So I'm good. I'm done. Yeah. Yeah. You want to impress the little guy, right? I'm talking about the dumb guys. So yeah, if you impress Collins, I'm good for the day.
Don't feel bad, Red.
Hey.
Oh, he's my favorite. Come on, don't mix it. It's compounded love. That's different. We're talking about IT. Now we're talking about my favorite people.
Fun stuff.
Oh, you'll be in trouble, Chris, because you're at the same level. You're in the same group with Red.
Oh no, listen, I'm just the entertainment section. I'm the entertainment section. Everyone knows that. You gotta have a joker with every palace. You know what I'm saying? I'm the joker.
And without you and Susie and a couple of others, it would be boring. Okay. Yeah. So definitely.
Susie was going through a little health issues the last week.
Herself?
Herself. She said, don't tell anybody. Susie, I love prayers. Prayers is power. So I pray for Susie all the time because I love her to death. She's my.
Is she pregnant? I'm gonna get in trouble for that. Sorry, Susie.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
but I want to make her smile.
Now you're gonna be. Yeah, that's for sure.
You showed
but I know that will make her smile. Yeah.
That's what I love about Susie. You would think she is fun. She's exactly like me, but as a woman, and she's funny, and we swap jokes all the time. Good lady there. Good lady.
The best,
Ooh.
absolutely. Speaking of intelligence and fun, add the two.
Yes.
But I don't believe dumb people are fun. If you think about it, if you have humor, you gotta have some intelligence, but it's just a different way to deliver the context. So I've never met. I don't think. Ah, yeah, they're clowns. That's not what I'm talking about. There's like that intelligent with. It comes with intellect, if you wish, comedy or humor. That's what I'm talking about.
Got to be
All right.
witty.
Yeah. So, for example, what's his name? George. What was his name? The
George.
comedian.
I just watched him.
Really?
He was a political, funny
He's
comedian.
dead. Yeah.
Very
Like
intelligent.
his. I would say he's not that animated. I mean, verbally, yes, but not. Yeah, he's not an actor, if you wish, right? He just
No.
talks, but he just And we're not talking about his opinion. We're talking about he's definitely above average intelligence.
It's his
vocabulary.
delivery. Yeah, it's his delivery.
Yeah.
What the heck's his name now? George.
What George you talking about? Years ago?
Yeah, the funny guy.
Yeah, he
was
passed
so
away a
political.
couple of years ago.
Oh,
was
George
real political.
Carlin?
Carlin, that's it.
Carlin.
George Carlin.
There you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's radical. Yeah.
Yeah, I just.
Oh, yeah, but he makes you think while he's talking. You're laughing, but you're
he's talking.
Too.
Yeah, kind of. What do you call it? Dry humor or something?
Yeah. He's telling you a story. He's telling you a story in a funny way, but you're going, "Oh, he's right." Yeah. Or that. Wow.
That's intelligent. It's not just.
Yes.
Not just a joke. It's funny, but it's so crazy intelligent. Yeah. All right. Who else is like that? There are a few, definitely. I mean, some of the talk show people, but we like to talk about that. All right. There's one thing we didn't talk about today, Chris.
Uh-oh.
Did we talk about love? We talked about Susie. Check. We talked about Collins. We talked about intelligent. We talked about food. We didn't talk about food.
Oh no, here he goes with food again.
All right, have a good one. I'm just kidding. Okay, see you.
Thanks,
Thank
Ash.
you, Mr.
Thanks,
Mufareh.
Ash.
Thank you very much.
See you Saturday.
Let's go get something to eat.
Let's eat.
Well, that was fun.
Very good.
So all you people who have Ash Mufareh phobia, there he was. You can calm down now. He said some great things. He's letting us know what's coming about Saturday. Actually, there's a lot of things he said today you really need to think. I would suggest you rewatch this and understand what Ash Mufareh is trying to tell you. I'm not
between the lines.
Yeah, there's a lot in between the lines what he said today, which I thought was pretty awesome. So, and hi to the O Media team, Dr. Super, engineer Mohammed Kamal, all the Hyderabad tech guys working. Yeah,
Mohammed Nasser.
And the other guy's names I can't never remember for some reason. There's a funny guy named another game named Mohammed who was
Nassal.
Yeah, Nassal. I mean, wow, cool dudes, man. Cool dudes.
Yep.
Michael, the finance guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got to start remembering their names.
You have.
Thank you.
Don't just focus on Dr. Sahar, Chris. Come on.
Yeah, I don't want to just focus on like Santa Claus. I know there's a lot of elves doing a lot of the work. So no, Dr. Super's a married woman. I just think how she comes across is very powerful and fun, and everyone kind of can relate to her instantly. She came on here and everyone went, "Oh my God, where did this lady come from?" So absolutely, I love how she commands a room. A lot like you, Ash. Red, you command a room very well. Marty, the same thing, but you're just not as pretty as her. That's all.
That's obviously up for discussion, Chris.
But thank you to her husband, who we get to share. Their husband lets us share us with her with all this stuff. So appreciate you, Mr. Super. How's that one for you? You get to bring me. Uh-oh, Jane's gonna start screaming at me.
Hey, is Chris on the bottom on your screen, Red?
You're muted, Red.
Yeah.
He's right on the bottom at the moment.
I'm on the top
Yeah.
of my screen.
He's
No,
been
wait.
digging that. He's been digging
Is
that
he-
big hole for about 5 minutes.
Is he being covered with, is he being covered with the chat?
No, not on
No,
mine.
you are. There is no chat. I don't see
No,
no
I'm
chat.
talking about the caption.
No, if you don't have it set, it won't go on.
Yeah, you
Oh,
can click
mine.
it off.
On
You have to-
mine, you're covered,
Oh, really?
I clicked it off.
which is a blessing.
I can move you around. I just moved you to the top. Now I'm on the bottom. You know, you can, if there's not a hand up, you can move people around. I don't know if it looks the
You
same.
gotta be kidding. I'm
What?
just kidding.
Yeah.
I know, I'm joking. All right, I'll see you all. Hey, it was a great day.
Yeah.
Watch it again, like Chris said.
No, whatever
Saturday,
Dawn
be there or
did,
be square.
Marty, whatever,
Huh?
I wanted to straighten you out on that, but first, whatever Don did, that was awfully quiet. I never heard Jacob once. And as you first said, be here or be square, I'm thinking, where is he going with this? It is, what is the correct way of saying it? Be there or be square. You said be here.
Semantics. Don't worry about it.
Oh, boy. And I can't believe I'm listening really, and wanting to hear
I
what he has
know,
to
right.
say.
Listen, this
Oh,
is
like
how I
an
do
idiot.
him.
Huh?
He's thinking about
Oh,
it.
semantics. That's the word I'm looking for.
Semantics. Anyway,
So
let's
be
go before
here
I
or
want to
be
shoot
square.
him.
Funny, you know,
Look
I
how-
gotta
look
I
how-
think- I
look-
think- He's all starry-eyed. That's the problem with him, Marty. He's
If-
a bit starstruck.
if you guys know how much fun we have, us three and a few others, we actually joke with each other. We beat each other up for fun, but we all respect each other. That's why I
True
love
story.
these guys. I can tell them just about anything. I always have fun. Marty makes fun of me all the time. I make fun of Marty.
Never. That's
Never.
not
But
true.
Red, we don't ever make fun of Red. Why is that, Marty? You know that?
Well,
We don't want Jane to get mad at us. That's why we don't make fun of Red.
Yeah, hey, listen, that's right. Don't go there.
All right.
anyway, let's wrap this up. I'll see
Yep.
you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably. But
Yeah,
anyway, thanks everybody. Watch it again if you want to hear what Ash had to say. He could do a better wrap up than we can. Anyway,
look
see y'all.
out for our lives tomorrow, guys. We got loads
Yep.
of stuff to talk about.